Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial. So in this video I'm just going to show you how you can create some fake endgons. You can do this in any software, I think, that is Blender, Maya, 3ds Max, any modeling software, any 3D modeling software. You can be able to achieve this. So in my scene I have got this small product portrait. Yeah, product portrait. I did I think a week or so ago. Yeah, so I have it's a cylinder. It's basically a cylinder, and then we have all these uh, scalings going on, and then I've applied a subdivision surface to it, so it's smoothed. So I'll just disable the subdivision surface, and then I will make the cylinder as an active object. Then I'll bring it to my point. Yeah, so as you can see, it's just a basic model. It's just a basic model. um I think it's a low poly. Actually, it's a low poly. I think it has got about should be about 15 or 18 segments. Let me try to count them. That is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 14 15. It's about 15. Yeah, it's about 15 polygons. Okay, so just to create those fake endgons, they're not necessarily going to be endgons, but they will look like endgons at the end. So the only secret to this simple. You just have to bring up your slide. Yeah, you just have to slide these points. You just have to slide these points around, making them random. Yeah, and then you just create that basic shape that you're going for. Yeah, I think at the bottom here, I need to add a loop cut. I'm going to add a loop cut there at the bottom. So let me just put something in there. Yeah, so let's go back to our slide 2, and let me just begin to slide our point. So just click on a point and slide it to wherever you feel like sliding it to. Just slide it, and this is all that I was doing. you know you just have to be conscious with how you get to play around with these sliding, so that you can create some shapes that will look like n-cons. And as you can see, as we are sliding these points along these lines, as you can see, we are causing a deformation to the surface. Okay, so as you can see, this surface is no longer as rounded or as circular as it was before. But if I take this point to somewhere like so, it continues with this flow or curvature. Yeah, so this technique does not break the edge flow. Yeah, so if I was to bring up my look at, yeah, you see the edge flow is not disturbed in any way. The edge flow is still works, though the points are at irregular points. Yeah, so let me just try to slide this. So you can just slide them to wherever you want. um, I'm just doing this at random. Okay, so it may not exactly look as perfect as in the shot, in the render that I did. Yeah, so okay, just something like that, just something basic. Okay, just to give you an idea. I think let me also bring up, let me bring this somewhere like so. Slide this point to like so, just to create this. Okay, yeah, so if you look at the bottle from this angle, you can see that it's no longer as straight as it was. Yeah, so at this point we can bring in our our subdivision surface. But before we apply our subdivision, if we apply our subdivision, let me go back to my object mode. Okay, so if you look at, you can see, I don't know how good your screen is, but you'll be able to see that the surface isn't that perfect. Yeah, but if I bring in my subdivision, it's going to like smooth out everything is going to be smoothed, and you won't see much of the deformations. So what we can do is we go back to our model. Yeah, go back to our point mode, but this time let's go to our polygon mode. Okay, and then we can just select okay, let's just select everything. I think I just select this no, this part. I think also this part. Yeah, so after we have selected, what we can do, we can extrude these points inner so that we can give these polygons a crease. Yeah, so that when the subdivision does its math, it won't be able to smooth out these polygons completely, so they become so rounded. Yeah, it will give us that feel that there are end goes around. Okay, so I think when I bring up my extrude inner tool, make sure that received by groups is unticked there. Okay, so that these polygons can extrude inner individually. Yeah, okay, so if I do my extrusion, I don't want my extrusion to be big, I just want it to be small so that it can create more like a crease. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so we've got something like that, and then if we disable, okay, you see what happens. We now have this kind of creasing taking place there. So if we add our subdivision modifier, we should be able to see these edges quite better. Okay, so let me turn it on. Yeah, and you see, so from a distance, quite right, if you do your slides quite better, you'll be able to see like something like end cones. From a distance they'll look like end cones. Yeah. But when you come up close and then go into your actual model, you can actually see that these are actually quads. Yeah, they're quads, but due to the smoothing and in extrusion, you're able to see more like end cones. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how you get to create your fake engons. Yeah, you can do this to a lot of things. So if you come to the back, like this part which I didn't touch, these totally look like quads. They totally look like quads. You can see the shape. Okay, but as you come to the other side, you can see this part that I modified. You can see that they don't really look like quads. They look like some different shapes. Yeah, so that's it, guys. You can do this in any projects that you wish to come up with some fake angles. Yeah, so if you learned something, make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you so much, guys. See you on the next one.